So today is offering service Saturday at the Abbey. And this is a day when people drive up from Spokane or Coeur d'Alene or some of the smaller towns around. And they come up and they just help us do whatever is needed. And it's a beautiful thing. And I was thinking about how this day and these actions are just the opposite of the self-centered attitude. Just totally the opposite. And that the self-centered attitude is adventitious. It's an ingrained thought on our mind stream. It's a very limited attitude that pretends to look out for the welfare of us, but in fact constricts our open-heartedness and our potential. And of course, the good news is it can be overcome. Here's what His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Venerable Children write in the one of the series of books, pointing out the disadvantages of self-centeredness is not a criticism of the legitimate wish for the conventional I to be happy and free of pain. So do not get confused and blame yourself for being selfish. Rather, recognize the self-centered attitude as the troublemaker that makes you create destructive karma and causes you misery in this and future lives. Aspire to free yourself from it so that you and all other sentient beings will not be adversely affected by it in the future. Recalling that others and ourselves are equal in wanting to be happy and avoid suffering, consider the faults of being self-centeredness. All the problems we experience in cyclic existence are tied to our self-preoccupation. These problems and turmoil are the results of our own destructive actions, which are supported by self-centeredness. I also recently came across a quote from Albert Einstein that also describes self-centeredness, which was kind of interesting and a little surprising. He wrote, "A human being is a part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feelings as something separated from the rest, a kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty." So that's quite nice. So today, we've all had the opportunity to do exactly what His Holiness and Venerable Children and Albert Einstein has talked about. So instead of restricting ourselves to our personal desires and just keeping a very, narrow view with a few persons near us, we've opened to this bigger picture today. And all of us have been doing service that helps something bigger than ourselves. That's really a lot of where the joy lies, I believe. So what have people been doing here? Well, spreading rocks around buildings as part of the fire mitigation plan, cleaning up branches and trees on the forest paths, working on the water system and working with chainsaws to take down diseased or fallen trees. Another group is preparing a room in the new Buddha Hall for a building blessing, which is on May 17th with Geshe Gendon Samdup. And others are working in the vegetable garden, cleaning rooms, preparing for gifts that are coming soon. So a wide variety of different things. These shared times are so precious because we are opening our perspective, dispelling the self-centered attitude and widening our circle of compassion and embracing all living beings. We meet ticks, mosquitoes, flies, beetles, birds singing in the forest, and once in a while a deer and her doe hiding on the forest floor. All of these activities are influenced by our motivation, which we say together as a group before we offer service. So I wanted to read it again. We are grateful for the opportunity to offer service to the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and to sentient beings. While working with others, differences in ideas and ways of doing things may arise. These are natural and are a source of creative exchange. Our minds don't need to make them into conflicts. We will endeavor to listen deeply and communicate wisely and kindly as we work together for our common goal. And by using our body and speech to support the values we deeply believe in, generosity, kindness, ethical conduct, love, and compassion, we will create great merit, which we dedicate for the awakening of all beings. So when we recite this together as a group, we're all going in the same direction then. And it's how we begin our offering service with this feeling of interconnectedness, and the day is very productive and joyful. So thank you for all who came today. Your generosity is invaluable, and we could not do what we are doing here without your support and help. So thank you so much.